Hey guys, this is Dante Washington, your entrepreneur minimalist. You know, the entrepreneur who likes to do the things that are essential in life. And it's super exciting to be here before you to talk about business and to talk about entrepreneurship and just different productive manners and optimum ways that you can apply to your business, through organization, through project management, through leadership, seeing your business, seeing your company grow the most efficient way to the goals that you desire to accomplish, okay? And the topic that I am discussing at this moment is the importance of preparation before execution. A lot of times, many people are in this mode of executing. But if you execute without having a plan, you can fall into a ditch and not be prepared for the ditch. When the obstacles and the trials and the reality sets in, this execution mode, you will have a whole bunch of dead ends. And when the dead end comes, you will not be able to push past it because you did not plan. You did not count the cost to see if you would have sufficient enough to build. Not only that, when you're just doing things and not looking well into your going, not planning, not looking at the pros and the cons, you'll a lot of times leave a bunch of holes undigged. And other people will fall into your holes because you're just doing things and you're not looking back to cover up those holes. So it is in business. A lot of times we're doing all of these tactics. We're hiring all these people. We are trying all these strategies and we're doing all these different things. We're spending all this money, but we're not looking at the whole entire company. And we're not judging prudently, but we're kind of going with the motions. We're judging through feelings when we're supposed to make decisions, not according to our feelings, but what is according to the best choice to make. So just execution without planning is not good. Execution by itself is bad, but with proper planning and well looking into and judging the time and the season to do it, by doing that, your execution not only will be more clear, but it will run more smoother, okay? So here it is. So when planning or preparing, few things you want to just understand. One is you need to understand what you are even trying to do. What is the vision? What is the goal? Okay? Then you need to begin to look into, okay, what is the strategy that we are going to use? It may be more detailed than others, but what is the strategy concerning whatever decision you're about to make? What is the strategy to accomplish the goal or the vision? Okay. Then you need to figure out the tactics. Okay. What are the step-by-step things that are needed to accomplish to fulfill that strategy, which will help us accomplish that goal? Okay. But most importantly, the thing that needs to be driving it is the why you doing it, okay? Why are you doing what you're doing? So you did the tactical aspect as far as the step-by-step, meaning how you're going to go about it. But you need the thing that's going to get you through the hardship. The thing that's going to get you through the pain is knowing why you're doing what you're doing. And I recommend everybody, the thing that many wealthy people say this, the billionaires, they speak a lot about this. The thing that drove them was not money or self alone, but they wanted to change and make a difference in the world. Likewise, that's how you have to be. It has to be something better than that you're going for than just to see yourself have a big house or all this money and all this clothes. It's emptiness and self-gratification because you yourself can't get enough. But won't it feel so much better when you can know that you aided and you strengthened somebody else? And a lot of times those that motives and drives and the why is that to see a greater good is normally the ones that are great and successful unless they have inherited the wealth. They may not have the heart of their fathers. And I'm not saying that no people become wealthy off of selfish motives. But those that really thrive and stay great and remain great is the ones that consider the well-being of everybody. And that's how you have to be when you're looking at your why. Your why cannot just be about you alone. Your why of why you're doing what and how you're going about it and all these different things has to accompany, that why has to accompany all those things. That has to be the driving force. And then you have to judge and say, okay, this strategy, spending this money, whatever is going on in your business. Now you got to say, is this the time and is this the season to do it? It may be a good move. It may be a good opportunity, but is it the time to do it? Is it the time at all? Is it the best thing for your company? Or is it better for future times? These are different things you have to judge. And another thing, as you're counting the cost to see if you have sufficient enough to build. In other words, do you have the resources? Again, do you have the time? Do you have the personnel? A company may give you this big strategy, but that's according to where their company is. And the strategy may work for you in a different season, but you may not have the personnel. You may not have the capital. You may not have the necessary resources to fulfill that strategy or that tactic or the very thing that you are seeking to accomplish. Okay, so resources are important. And of course, what are the pros and what are the cons? And does the pros outweigh the cons? Are you willing to go through with the possible consequences? If you see that the benefits of it outweighs the consequences, then it may be a decision that you make to say, you know what? I know we're going to suffer boom, 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 but according to everything, this is still the best move to go. So you just want to make sure in all you get an understanding. You want to make sure that in all the information you have, you're looking well into your going and not just being a sporadic individual that is just making choices without thinking. Remember, prudency over pleasure. And you're going to see that at the end, your decisions and your choices are going to be more sound and it's going to bring more happiness at the end. And let's say a tough situation do come. Let's say the trial in your company, the valley of your company do occur. Well, you use the same method. Observe and recognize where you are, and recognize the direction that you're heading. What is the obstacle? And then begin to make the best decision to go around that obstacle. You may have to run through it. You might have to hop over it, or there may just be a different path, or you may just have to hold on that strategy or that idea until the roadway clears up and you can keep going. But you gotta make sound decision. I always say it, chess player. That's how an entrepreneur needs to be. And they need to move away from being a checker player. Just want to take all the pieces before the other. But no, I'm strategic on what I do. Sometimes I give, sometimes I take, but it's all to set me up for my future goal. This is Dante Washington, your entrepreneur minimalist. I want you to make essential decisions. I want you to make, the best decision and choices, knowing that your choices is going to affect your future. Every choice will affect your future. So let's be essential in what we do, and we're going to have great success. This is Dante Washington, once again, your entrepreneur minimalist. Truly enjoyed you. Super excited, as you know, always to talk with you. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to ring the bell. Drop the comment below. Talk to you soon. Take care.